welcome to JG's Fight Talk, and I've got Nicola Hopewell. How you doing, Nicola?
Hey, I'm good, thanks. Are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Nicola, Nicky, Nick, Nicola.
Nick or Nicola. I don't like Nicky.
Right, we'll stay away from that one.
Yeah.
At least you're that far away. I can't upset you.
Yeah, I can't go from it. Yeah.
So how you doing? Difficult times.
Yeah, I'm alright. Pardon?
Funny old times at the moment.
Yeah, a bit strange, but I think we're getting there, aren't we?
Yeah. I see your
Been
training
there a
videos.
year now, aren't it?
I see your training videos when you're out doing your run and your mum's cycling behind you.
Oh yeah, we do that quite a lot. Like through that first lockdown we had last March, April, whenever it were, we were out all the time, nearly every day. We were out all the time. We were either biking or mum was on the bike and I was running. But it's cool. She loves to go out on the bike.
Well, you said earlier you're trying not to run as much at the moment because of the old cold weather.
Yeah.
You should be used to it up there.
Sticking to treadmill at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think I'd be used to it, but I'm not.
Yeah. The old Sheffield weather, isn't it? It's
yeah. It's not. It's. I just don't like the cold.
Bed socks, like we said.
Bed socks.
Bed socks.
Yeah.
Put
your bed socks on. Tuck your leggings in.
Off you go.
Then you go for a run.
Yeah, you wouldn't see me doing that, I have to say. But but no, you've not long now to your next fight, 3rd of April.
No, 3rd of April. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
It seems ages. It's like, well, I got out twice last year. I did my debut in March. Yeah, beginning of March, just before the lockdown, and then I did another one in September behind closed doors. So it's actually not that long.
Because first fight, you won by knockout, didn't you? First fight.
Yeah, I won both of them by knockout. Yeah. The first one, that were like in an arena place in Barrow. So we actually had crowds for that. So that was good for my debut. And then the second one, I stopped the second one in the first round, at the very end of the first round. And that was behind closed doors, that one.
So how did you feel with the two different settings? You've obviously boxed in front of a crowd now and without a crowd. Did it feel much different, or did you feel you just focused on the person in front of you and just
I feel like in the amateurs and stuff, I've always used boxing in front of crowds anyway, but probably not as big as when I went for my debut. That crowd were a lot bigger. But I don't know. I liked them both, but I do prefer the crowd being there. But like the behind closed doors one, I guess I was just happy to get out and box. And it was a bit weird, the behind closed doors ones, because you can hear everything. Like I could even hear like the commentator, like as he was reporting it on, because it was on Fight TV, so I could hear everything he was saying, and I heard them say something about I'd started slow, but I just started like weighing her up sort of thing, because she was like a bit taller than me. I wanted to get my range properly. And then I heard him say, oh, I've seen Nicola before, she's like always quick and this, that and other. And then
it's a bit of a random one, isn't it? It's a bit of a random thing to say, because you think usually the first round everyone's sort of figuring each other out anyway.
Yeah, so, and that's what I'm trying to do. I was like trying to get my range and stuff. Yeah. And then I heard him say that started slow. And then about 30 seconds later, he said it again. So then obviously I was like, I need to step it up a little bit here, because he's saying I'm slow. And then I stepped it up, and then I just backed him into the corner and threw I think I counted about 20 punches. Just threw about 20 punches at him, and then that was it. Like, stop.
The ref called it, didn't he?
The ref called it. Yeah. So then that was it. So I was like, he said I started slow, and then it lasted a round. But it was just strange. I could just hear everything.
I hope you had a word with him afterwards and said, look, hang on a minute. Tell me I was slow, you know.
Like, and then after it, like everyone was getting all these like really cool photos, all these fight photos, and I think I ended up with 5.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get no photos from that fight because I did one round.
Yeah, you can blame him. You can blame him.
Yeah, I just blame him.
He made me do it.
You call me slow.
Yeah, that's it. Call me slow. I just take someone in the corner and batter them, and that's it.
Yeah, I just put a foot down and that were it.
No, no. Oh, blimey.
But,
So the next fight, hopefully
yeah.
you've got the same guy to cheer you on. That's on Fight TV as well.
Yeah, I think there'll be more information coming about that, which I'll put on Twitter and my Facebook and my Instagram and everything like that when I find out. But I think it'll be on more than Fight TV as well.
Yeah, I think, aren't they calling it the Night of the Lionesses?
Yeah, something like that. Yes, a full female card. So
that should be good. Should be good. It's, as you say, it's just good at the moment just to get back out there again. Get back into action, because you know there's nothing worse, is there, than sitting there watching other people fight and thinking, blimey, you know, my time's running. I've had
like when's it nice kind of thing.
You know.
Yeah, and like the one I did in September. So I did the March one, and then we went into that lockdown. And I think I went back to the gym. I think beginning of June, time for we could go back. Yeah. And then they started like putting fight dates on, and then I was supposed to fight, you know, I think it was the 5th of April. So I like did a camp, not the 5th of August. So I like did a camp to take me to the 5th of August, and then it moved back every single week until the 5th of September. I ended up fighting on my the day before my birthday. I fought on the 4th of September, sorry.
So it's just been.
So it just kept getting moved back and moved back and moved back. But then I was like, I just kept thinking like, I'm never ever gonna get this fight done. But then I did. It was just a very long camp.
Yeah, I don't understand sometimes, like some of the boxers kind of waiting for, you know, the crowds to come back totally, because that could be ages. You know, there's you know the lads and ladies that are waiting for that time. You think, you know, you depend on this money. You know, it's. I know you've got, you know, your job as well, which hats off to you for having a job and doing your training. It's, you know, that's amazing. But you think that the people that are just depending on that fight to get paid, you think, why are you hanging about? Like,
I know, like, just take the opportunity and get out there, like.
Yeah, like
you're fighting.
Burns Garden, you know, that was like quality. Yeah. You know,
that were amazing. That.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that sort of thing.
You can't, and it was on telly as well, weren't it? So if you've not got crowds there and you've got opportunity to box, then go for it, because you're all over the telly anyway.
Yeah.
I know it's, like I said, it were better with the crowds being there, but if you've got the opportunity to box, I'll box without them.
Well, this is it. I think it's a case of just keeping active, keeping busy. You know, especially during this time where, you know, people's mentality and stuff's being affected, and people are feeling really low. So there's nothing better, is there, than getting into training and pushing yourself and giving the best you can. You know, but yeah, I take my hat off to you. I think, you know, you're one person, when I see your videos and stuff, you're just out there absolutely hammering it and giving it all the time. That takes a lot of doing, especially during this time, you know.
Yeah, like getting the motivation to do it as well, like, because I've not really stopped. Like, I'm always in gym, like when we can, because we've still been able to go, but I always still go, and I always, even if I've not got any fights, I still like to keep my running up as well, because then I just keep thinking, like, if I didn't, and they said, like, because of all the uncertainty and everything, like, with all the lockdowns and everything like that, like, if they would have said to me, oh, the fight's coming back and they're in, I don't know, 3-4 weeks time, I've got a good head start. But if I was to do nothing, I've got to start from the beginning. I don't get that. And plus I like something to do, like I think, because my life's like so kind of hectic with working, training, everything like that, if I wasn't doing anything, I'd be bored.
Yeah, yeah. You've got to have something to focus on, you know.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. And I like to be focused, and I like something to aim for. So
yeah, no, 100%. So has boxing always been something you've wanted to go into, or
no,
did it just kind of fall that way, and you kind of thought, well, I'll give it a go, or you know?
yeah, it was kind of a bit of a mistake, really. Like I didn't mean to fall into boxing. So from age of 5 to I think I was 17, I used to go dancing. And then I quit. And then obviously I finished school as well. And then I think I started going to boxing at 22 when I had my first fight at 23. But I just went because I'd not done I've not done anything for so long. Like my fitness was rubbish. So I just went just for something to do, something to get fit.
Yeah.
But it was the boxing gym I went to, and it was only because my coach just lives around the corner from us, and I went with his wife to like a fitness class they were doing, and I was just going like once a week to this fitness class, and then it just went from there, and then I just went to the what they call the academy sessions where you start pad work, sparring, bags, everything like that, and I just got into it like that, and then it weren't even a year later I'd got my medical and I'd had my first fight, so. Yeah, I didn't mean to do it.
Well, you know, some things just come along, don't they?
Yeah,
And you know, you've clearly got a talent for it. You know, you've got that drive and desire to want to do it, and that's half your battle, isn't it? And if you love training as well, which you do, you know, that's the fun of it, isn't it? If you can get over that pushing and, you know, not having to depend on someone else to go, come on, and you can do it off your own back as well, then that's even better, isn't it? You know? Is there anyone in the sport in particular that you kind of look at? Is there anyone you sort of think, I aspire to be like them? Is there any particular, you know, male or female that you kind of look at?
I guess when I first started, Nicola when I first started, and like when I watched her like through the Olympics, and then obviously when she turned pro and everything like that, and I did have a chance to spar her as well for her pro fights, both of them when she was training at Ingles gym. So yeah, I looked up to her really, and I like Katie Taylor, Terry Harper. Sparred Terry Harper before. She's a good spar.
I bet she's got a fair old whack, hasn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, and she's naturally a lot bigger than me as well. But yeah, I do enjoy sparring her though.
Yeah.
It's testing. I like being tested.
It's the challenge, but at the same time, it's, you know, you can say you've been in with that person.
Yeah.
You know, that's the buzz of it, isn't it?
Yeah. Like when I got in with Nicola Adams and like she hit me for the first time, and then I was like, oh, actually, I'm gonna be all right, because like I was dreading it. Like she's won 2 gold medals.
I'm gonna take her. No, that's you know, they've really paved the way, haven't they? You know, for yourself, and you know, even though I can't believe you are the age you are, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. I told you this the other day. You know, my wife was going, I reckon she's 17, 18. And I was like, yeah, I think she'll take that. I think she'll take that.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll definitely take that. Like, honestly, I get ID for everything. Absolutely everything.
Enjoy the moment, because I don't anymore. So enjoy those moments, you know. It's when you start getting into, you know, when your ID becomes a bus pass, that's when it's a problem. So, you know, but I'm hopefully not too, you know, I'm further away from that than I think I am. But
you're not there yet.
Oh, thank you. I feel better. But no, it's good times, isn't it? You know, with boxing's back on, and that's a big thing in itself. So,
yeah, we've got things to look forward to now.
Yeah, exactly. It gives us a bit more normality, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So to have something on the telly where we think, oh, yeah, I can enjoy that. I can take my mind off seeing Boris, and I can you know, stare at Eddie Hearn. I don't know what's what's worse in some ways. But you know, do you know what I mean? It's nice
I
to
know what you
take
mean.
your mind off it and do something else. So
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not looking forward to seeing Boris on telly next week.
I do you know what
Like, what's he gonna tell us?
yeah. I think I've reverted to watching like old news stuff on YouTube just to remind myself of what life used to be like, because it's got to the point where I hear the word jab, but it's not the sort of jab I want to hear about. Do you know what I mean? It's completely different. So no, I'm really chuffed you're doing well, really well.
Thank you.
And who before I let you go, who came up with hurricane?
That was one of my friends.
Okay.
We were like, because Chris said to me, we're like, that was my
Because
favourite.
you've got a bad temper or anything?
No, no, I got a bad temper.
You seem such an angry person.
I'm always angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend came up with it. So it was one of my friends from work, and it was my last amateur fight that I had in workshop. And for some reason, quite a few of my friends came that have never been before. I don't know if it was because it was my last one or anything like that. But then after I had that fight, then I like did my contracts and everything. And then Chris said to me like, "Oh, you need a name sort of thing." So I was thinking, I'd gone to work and I was like talking about it as you do like at lunchtimes and stuff like that. And then one night, one of my friends were like, "Oh, I've been thinking, what about Nicola Hopewell?" And I was like, "Actually, I quite like it."
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just stuck with it. Like I didn't have no better ideas, so I thought it had a bit of a ring to it.
Well, yeah, it's trying to get it so it links with one of your names, isn't it? So it flows.
Yeah, and I think it goes quite well with my name. But then I even tried Googling if anybody else had like got that name, and I didn't find anyone. But they probably go someone out there. But
don't worry about them. There's loads of people share names now, don't they?
Yeah.
There's all sorts, and people share ring music and all that sort of thing. So I wouldn't worry too much. But let's hope in April you can prove to them why, and you can get out there and get the job done. I'll be watching. So
thank you.
Our house will be behind you. I hope you go on and do really well. I honestly mean that. So
thank you.
You know, there's some great, especially some women at the moment, fantastic women coming through. You know, we obviously know Ebanie really well as well.
So, yeah, I know Ebanie well, yeah.
She's got her fight in March, I
think. 13th of March.
Yeah.
I know it because I keep sharing it everywhere, like behind her.
And you're wearing, you know, you generally wear the hoodie. So
I've got the t-shirt and I've got the hoodie, and I'll have them both on that day.
Wow.
You're not seeing both, but I'll have them both on.
Yeah.
It's cold over here.
Yeah.
Hoodie, but yeah,
bed socks. I think you'll be sorted.
Exactly. She needs to get some bed socks out. Yeah. I'll have them on. I'll have them on all the time. But yeah, I think Ebanie's gonna have a good year this year.
Yeah. She deserves it after the injury and stuff. So.
Oh, definitely. She deserves it 100%.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rematch. So between Ball and Courtney, wasn't it?
Yeah. Who do you think is gonna win that?
You can't put that on me. I'm the one that asks the question.
I thought I'd ask you, but you asked me.
Yeah. Personally, I'm going to go Rachel Ball.
I want Rachel to win again.
She's a great boxer. Technically, really good. And I think, you know, Courtney was off guard in that fight because she thought she could steamroll her. I think she genuinely thought she could just go get the job done.
Yeah, I thought so.
I really like Rachel. I think she's a
nice down-to-earth person, isn't she?
Yeah, such a lovely person afterwards as well. You know, you could see how much it meant to her afterwards, and she's just going to train even harder. I think it'd be difficult to beat, but Bridges versus Ball would be a cracker in my eyes. You know, I'd
Yeah, it was.
rather see that.
I think Ebony will win either of them, but yeah, and I think she was supposed to fight Rachel to start with, weren't she?
Yeah.
So I think that'd be nice, but nice to see.
Yeah, I know.
But she's going to win anyway.
I think it'll be great. As I say, women's boxing's really gone to another level. There's some, you know, some really great talent out there. So, you know, let's see what happens, you know, this year for the ladies. Really, I think it'd be nice to see another main event, female main event.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Definitely.
I think Eddie will make that happen. He's quite in favour of it, isn't he? So.
Yeah, he's pushing it into it, at the minute.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I'll let you go because I know you've had a long old day. But thanks for coming on. Means a lot.
Thank you.
And
thank you for having me.
That's all right. Never a problem. And hopefully we can have a catch up again soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, speak to you soon. Thanks for coming on.
Speak to you soon.
Nicola Hurricane. I'll speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon.
Yeah, take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye. So that was JG's Fight Talk, and sponsored by Rich's Boxing, as Nicola's already sponsored by Rich's Boxing as well. So wish her all the best for the future and for her fight in April. Let's go for it. Take care.